Hello, I am Anthony.
Hello, my name is Cindy.
My name is Emily.
My name is Natalie, and we will be presenting the evolution of immigration. Our background knowledge is that nearly 25 million people immigrated to the United States. Between 1865 and 1914, the people who immigrated to the United States were Europeans, Canadians, Latin Americans, and Asians. People came for better opportunities, however, some came to leave hardship.
Our thesis is although aspects such as organizations which enforce immigration control and people migrating for a better life have all stayed the same. However, based on extensive research, the reasons for coming to America, the actual processing and the number of immigrants have significantly.
Our first supporting question is, how has immigration decreased or increased since the 19th century? Based on the Ellis Island video, nearly 15 million people came to the U.S. In 1892 alone, 452,000 migrated, and in 1924 it reached. On the other hand, in a Homeland Security editorial, new data revealed that only about 76,000 migrants were apprehended in March of 2019. This is important to note because unlike the 19th century, in the 21st century, the statistics show evidently that immigration has significantly decreased by 14,924,000.
Our second supporting question is, how have the reasons for immigrants to migrate changed since the 19th century? Based off the U.S. history and geography textbook, people in the 19th century came for job opportunities, better living conditions, and leaving poverty. Although some people still migrate for these reasons, in the 21st century, violence and discrimination has increased drastically in their homelands. However, on the other hand, people may argue that immigrants leaving for better living conditions could have been connected to the violence and discrimination they faced in their homelands. Although in the 21st century, in 2019, 8,493 murders have been recorded in 3 months. In continuation, for example, recently an American Mormon family was killed by a drug cartel in Mexico. LGBTQ people are immigrating to the United States to seek asylum due to violence and discrimination. This is important because it shows how American families aren't safe in other countries.
Our third supporting question was, how were immigrants treated in the 19th century compared to the 21st century? Based on the video, Becoming American, the Chinese Experience, in the 19th century, Chinese men suffered the oppression of whites, while women suffered the oppression of Chinatown. According to the same video, these Chinese women and girls were bound to their feet so they couldn't run away and sold as young as 6 for people across the world in exchange for as little as $50 and as high as $1,000. This is important because in the 21st century, in some instances, these acts do happen. It has become less common, though. According to the official ICE website, they claim to provide safe and secure conditions for detainees, but the ICIJ, a group of investigative journalists, argue that these centers are brutal and inhumane.